So yeah guys, after PvP with these guys for a while, I came to their base to see how it was going and if they had put the turrets and generator up for the wall. When doing so, I found a body that was like left outside. I think the guy went FK or died. So I decided to look on it and it had some nice loot. So I took everything and went away. Didn't see any upgrade, didn't see any update on the base. So I guess after I grief them a little bit and drop the metal, they had to farm it up again. I went to Tematopluera and yeah, this is what you always want to do, Temartro, to be able to raid bases without C4. And there was this guy on a main wing. He's annoying me the whole time. I tried to kill him, but yeah, the main wing is just too fast compared to the Wyvern. So yeah, I came back again to tame another one. And this guy just came again. Like, I don't know if his base was closed. I think it was, but he just kept on flying over my head and just talking some trash. And yeah, chasing him was like a waste of time because the main wing is just so fast. So not much I could do here. So yeah, he then decided to leave again. And yeah, it was just a waste of time chasing after him. From that moment on, I went on scouting and found another base, which was stacked with dinos, and I was thinking it had some loot in it. So I was trying to sneak onto it without anybody noticing me, see if there was anyone online. And then I saw some bodies, so I was pretty sure they were offline. So I went in to grab the loot and it was stacked. Like seriously, I don't know how this guy don't have any turrets to protect this, but it was kinda stupid of them to leave it like this. I did attack this guy to be sure that nothing was on aggro, and it was. They were on neutral. So I had to wait a little bit before I continue raiding the base. They had some juicy loot, some mining drills, some tech generator, shoulder cannon, and a lot of cryos, everything that I need for the base. So after that, I killed most of the dinos, took most of the loot, and even brought the RG to bring it all away to the Quetzal base. So yeah, kinda sad, but it is what it is. They don't have any turrets, so it was their fault. And we got out with some huge profit. So as you can see, we had a lot of metal, compound bow, the compound bow arrows, and a lot of tech. After that, I went to Scorcher to look for bases. I don't know, but I like to scout Scorcher with the Parasaurus because most of the time, like I said to my old video, it's only one big tribe, and there are some people who come here, and not even 10 minutes of me scouting, I found a base that I was probably going to raid. I used Artopluera to get in, and it had some some small loot, some decent amount of stuff that I needed. After that, I went away, went on looking again for more, and yeah, I found a couple of bases that were raided, some were not, and they don't have much. And also, yeah, just looking around. It's also very important to do when you're playing solo. You want to not be PvPing too much, but actually be looking for loot that you can use. Think about chokers, top tier blue stocks or mana guns. So that's what I was trying to do. I found a vault, destroyed it, but yeah, unfortunately it had nothing in it, so it was kind of like a waste of time. But that's what you can expect from this when going around looking for loot. You might get lucky and you might get nothing, you know. So yeah, it went on for a while. I was scouting and looking for stuff, and yeah, after that I decided to just go back to the main server because I don't have much success scouting this one server. So as I'm going back to base, I wanted to go again to Scorched, and I was waiting for a drop. I always hide close to the drop and never next to it, because most of the time there are people who come for it, and that's what happened here. A guy came for the drop, and yeah, it was one of the guys that was building the big base in the crack, and yeah, after that I just killed him. So I checked the drop before waiting for timer, and as you can see, there will be a guy coming on a Petera. There he is. And I'll just bola him, bola the PT, and club him out. I'm a melee character, so that's quite fast, and he didn't have much. After that, I just decided to stay in the server and look around for more stuff. There were a lot of people in it. And out of nowhere, this shit happens. I don't even see it. It was like hidden in the crack. So that base was actually very poorly built. They had metal walls like on the higher level, but stone walls on the lower level. Quite bad actually. And yeah, I decided to raid that because it was such an easy base, and that's what's gonna be happening next. Besides that, after coming back to raid it, I saw that it was actually super bad build, and it was behind a stone and a tree, and it was super easy to just run to it and destroy it. So I landed my Wyvern here, and it was actually doing some weird stuff. Didn't want to land, and it also got me, almost got me killed. So I landed here, walked it up the ramp, and I just took all the stuff that I needed to run up to the base. So if I died, I didn't lose much. When doing this, always put some sleeping bags for if you die. Grab the only thing you need, so your armor and your C4 or rocket launcher, and just go for it. So here I was first like looking exactly how I was gonna do it. I got as close as possible, and then I saw it. It was super easy to just get up to it. It was stone, so with a rocket launcher it was easy to do. This base is here like very poorly built. So I just went back, dropped all the loot that I didn't need, and only took the rocket launcher to blast into the base. Here we go. And that was it. This base only had a lot of materials like metal, gunpowder and such. So I decided to just make C4 and leave with all the loot. I did have to go back to bring a RG because yeah, RGs are just good to bring to carry on loot. They have a lot of weight compared to a Wyvern. So that's what I had to do. So yeah, I brought most of the heavy stuff with the RG, and the most important stuff I brought with the Wyvern. So that was that. They had a lot of gasoline that I needed for my generator, and a lot of silica and metal, and I brought much of it with the RG. This is gonna also be the end of this video. It is a short one, but hopefully the next one is gonna be better. Also in the next one I got some more PvP and some kind of dumb stuff that happened to me and that you also have to look out for when PvPing, and I will also tell you that on the next episode. So hopefully you did enjoy some of the stuff that happened. Most of my PvP is early game PvP because late game is really difficult to get to as a solo player, and even more if there are so many SPS and small tracks. But hopefully you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys on the next one.